Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you, students? I hope that you're all fine. Inshallah, in this video, I'm going to explain some exercises from your activity book, page 31. Okay? So please open your activity books, page 31, and let's start with answering the exercises and doing them together. Let's start. Now, the first exercise here that you have is what? It's a vocabulary exercise. Okay, let's read the exercise and see what does it want. The words in the bold or in bold are in the wrong sentences. Choose words from the box to correct them so that the sentences make sense. 3 words are not needed. Now here, there's a box with some words that we have learned from the first and second lessons, okay? We have read these words, we have understood the meanings of these words, right? Let's just revise them together and explain the meaning for each one. Write the notes. Solar. What's the meaning of solar? Solar means شمسي, right? شمسي بالعربي. Heat, حرارة. Turbines محركات. Panels, ألواح. Cells, خلايا. Steam, بخار. Generators, اللي هي عندك مولدات. Biomass اللي هو عندكم اللي هو الطاقة العضوية. تمام أو عضوي. Now, in this exercise here again, the words that are in bold are not correct. According to the sentences, these words are not correct. We have to choose the correct one from this box. I'll do the first one for you so you can understand what to do next. The first sentence says, water can be heated up by heat panels, which contain thousands of small solar turbines. Is it correct to say heat panels? Is it correct to say heat panels? No. We don't say heat panels. We say what? We say solar panels. Right? So the first one here we have to write solar. Okay? What about solar turbines? Is it correct to say solar turbines? No, it has to be what? Solar cells. Okay, so turbines, it must be cells. Okay? Now let's say the next one. Wind biomass can be used to convert wind energy into electricity. Is it correct to say wind biomass? No. What do we say? We say what? Wind turbines. Wind turbines, okay? So it's what? Turbines. Clear? 3. Solar is natural material which is grown or produced to be used as fuel. Is solar a natural material? Is it a material which is grown يتم تنميتها produced إنتاجها to be used as a fuel or what? It's of course not solar. It must be what? Biomass. So instead of solar, you have to write biomass. Okay? 4. When biomass is burnt, the heated water produces generators. Are generators produced from heated water? No, of course not. What is produced, or what hot water produce, let's say. What water produces? It produces what? It produces steam. What's the meaning of steam? بخار. إذا أنا عندي في عملية الاحتراق أو في عملية تسخين المياه ماذا ينتج عندي؟ ينتج عندي steam. What's the meaning of steam? بخار. Right? Now let's move to the next exercise. Here we have a grammar exercise. Now, according to what we have learned from the reported speech, okay, we have to choose the correct answers for each sentence. And again, we have to what? To recall some items here. Now, verb 1 or present simple or verb 1 is changed into what? Verb 2. So we have to look for verb 2. If the sentence contains verb 1, and verb 2, no. It's the past simple that we are chasing for. Okay? If we have verb 2, so it must be what? Had plus verb 3. Right? If we have is, are, it must be what? Was or were. Right? If we have here, for example, have or has, it must be changed into what? Had. Okay, so do you remember these points? Let's just apply them here in this exercise. Number 1, the teacher said that. Because we have said, so it's a reported speech sentence. So we have to look to the past tenses. لازم ندور على الماضي في أو اللي هم الأزمنة الماضية في الجمل عندي أو في الإجابات. تمام؟ That it is or it was or has been necessary to find different ways to produce energy. What is the correct one here? Okay, what's the correct one? It must be what? Was. It's the only past tense here, right? Dr. Green also said that scientists decided, had decided, or were deciding to convert the waste into fuel. Okay? هلأ كلمة decide اوكي هي بتعطيني إلهام إنه خلص القرار تم وانتهى. يعني في الجملة الأصلية already that scientists decided already إنه العلماء هم فعليا أقروا وخلصوا. إذا لما بدي أحولها في الريبورت شو بتعمل عندي؟ بتصير عندي had verb 3. أوكي هاي بتكون عندي had verb 3. ليش؟ لأنه الverb decide I don't say that I decide to go to a vacation or for a vacation. For a vacation, no. I say I decided to go for a vacation. So what did she say? She said that she had decided to go for a vacation. Okay? إذا أنا عندي كلمة decide بالذات ما بتنفع إني أجيبها بالpresent simple بالمعنى بالكونتكست. ليش؟ لأنه هي فعليا القرارات بتكون تمت وانتهى. لما واحد بياخد قرار بياخده بيخلص، ما بيحكي إنه والله لسه بدي أخد قرار، والله إن شاء الله هلا أنا عم باخد قرار في الشغلة الفلانية. لا، القرار بيكون حازم إما في الفيوتشر أو إما في الباست، لكن ما بيجي في البريزنت. تمام؟ إلا في حالات نادرة. إذا بالأصل بتكون decided، طبعا مع السيد أو مع الريبورتد بتصير had decided. The third one, the government promised that they would try or have tried to use more renewable energy sources. عندي promised إذا بالماضي. إذا إيش أنا عندي راح تكون إيش الصيغة الماضي or past tense of them اللي هي would try. The article said that some energy sources are used, had been used, are being used. Are and are what? Are present, so they're not the answer. So what? It had been used. This is the answer. Okay, is that clear for you? If you have, of course, any question, you can send me as a comment and so on. Okay, now let's move to the next question, and it's an exercise for the reported speech. It's a kind of an easy one. Let's do it together. Okay, the first one is what? Solar power and wind power are types of renewable energy sources. The student said that. Before we do it, what do we have to underline? We have to underline the verbs in the sentence. شو الأفعال اللي أنا عندي بالsentence? Solar power and wind power. Are these verbs? No. Are types, this is the verb, types of renewable energy sources. Are is verb 1. We have to change it into what? Into verb 2. What is verb 2 of are? It's where, right? So the student said that solar power, okay, and wind power where, okay, where, and the rest of the sentence, which is what? Types of renewable energy sources. Okay, so we have changed verb 1 into verb 2. Clear? In the reported speech, again, we have to convert the verbs from the present into the past, and from the past into the past perfect. Right? طبعا اللي تابعوا الحصص السابقة في الريبورتد سبيتش أكيد رح يكونوا عارفين وفاهمين شو احنا عم بنحل. طيب 2. You should go to bed early on school nights. في هاي الحالة يا أول أنا عندي should. هو طبعا كان يفترض انه تتحول الشد اللي هي اكثر منها، او اللي المرحله اللي بعدها واللي هي should have اللي بتصير perfect، لكن طالما ما اخذتوها ما بتتحول بتضلها مثل ما هي. التحويل انا عندي هون ايش؟ ب I told him. ذاكرين لما جبنا سيره اليو حكينا اليو بتكون لمين؟ بدالها بستخدم سوري، عندي هون بتكون عندي he or she. تمام؟ تتحول ل he or she. طيب طالما أنا عندي him, I have here him. So what? I told him that he should go to bed early on school nights. The rest of the sentence is the same. باقي الجملة نفس ما هي، ما بتتغير. 3. Biomass is a renewable energy source that is also a fuel. Where's the verb here? It's as, right? As is verb 1. It's changed into what? Verb 2. What is it? He was. Right? So the teacher told us that نطلع على biomass. Does it relate to the subject here اللي هو السنتنس او السبجكت الموجود عندي والفاعل الموجود عندي نفسها؟ اكيد مش نفسها، ما إلها دخل، اذا بنزلها نفس ما هي ذات biomass was a renewable بتكملوا باقي السنتنس. اوكي، لكن نيجي عندي that is what? That is also. That was also. بتكملوها a fuel. Okay? So how many verbs do we have here? We have 2 verbs, as and is. Pay attention to that. يعني نفس الجملة ممكن يكون فيها أكثر من فعل يا أول. واضح؟ تمام. Let's look at the next 2 sentences. I was sleeping when you called. I was sleeping when you called. تمام. How many verbs do we have here? Was sleeping and called, right? هلا عندكم في الكتاب هذا الجزء يا مس ما بيتحول، بيعتبروه ظرف زمان مثلا، يعني بيعتبر الجزء كله ظرف، تمام؟ فما بيتحول، لكن احنا مبدئيا بنحوله عشان نضمن السنتنس تكون كلها كاملة موجودة صحيحة. اوكي so was sleeping شو بتصير عندي؟ أو قبل ما ندخل ل was sleeping إيش في عندي أنا؟ I have here I refers to what? To the speaker. Who's the speaker? Rania. So Rania said that she, okay, was sleeping is changed into what? Had been sleeping. Okay, had been sleeping. So when I what? When I had called, when she had called, آسفين، لأنه يصير هم محاولين يو لا yes sorry. إذا أنا عندي هون نكمل sleeping. okay when I yes اللي had called. تمام. وزي ما حكيت لكم هون لو ما حولتيها ما فيها مشكلة. الفريز مع when بالذات لما بيكون عندي when لو ما حولتي ما في مشكلة. okay I hadn't eaten fish and chips before I came to England. I hadn't eaten. I refers to whom? To the speaker. عندي عماد. Fish and chips before I برضو للسبيكر اللي هو عماد came to England. came عندي verb to is changed to what? Had come. Okay, it's going to change into had come. So Imad told me that عماد مع I بتصير إيش؟ he. That he. Okay. That he hadn't. طبعا الهاد حكينا ما بتتبدل صح؟ ما بتتغير. hadn't eaten. Okay, fish and chips before he had come to England. اوكي طبعا لازم تكونوا كاتبين كل الجمله بالكامل. انتوا انا عم بختصر عشان مساحه الشاشه مش مساعدني، مش مساعدتني، لكن انتوا طبعا على الكتاب كل الجمل تكون تامه يا اول. تمام. هيك احنا بنكون خلصنا التمارين. انا اللي عندي اللي التمرين الاول الثاني الثالث. نيجي على الرابع and which is what? It's a writing task. It's a writing task. عندي موضوع كتابي يا مس. I need you to write some sentences or a short paragraph. خلينا نحكي a short paragraph like just notes to write around 50 words about them. يعني بحكي لك اكتبي عن 50 كلمة تقريبا. بستخدم لك 50 كلمة بتعبري فيها عن ايش اللي هي ايش asking your partner what they did yesterday after school. بدك تسألي أو بدكم تسألوا زميلاتكم أو زميل من زميلاتك what did she do after school yesterday. يعني خلنا نفترض إنه أنتوا كنتوا مداومين امبارح يا أول. بتسألي زميلتك أنت بعد دوامك بعد ما خلصتي حصصك أونلاين شو عملتي بالضبط. You have to use what? For example, Salma said that. نفترض إنه زميلتك هي سلمى. Salma said that and tell me what she said. I need a short paragraph or let's write 5 sentences. Okay? A short paragraph of 5 sentences using the reported speech. نستخدم فيها reported speech. Okay يا أول. After you finish it, just send it at the school's platform. بعتوا لي على المنصة to check your answers. Okay? Now here you have the answers. If you want to check your answers, Okay, check for them, write all of them, and that is the end of our lesson. Inshallah, I'm going to meet you soon on the Zoom application. بإذن الله تعالى. This is the end of our lesson now. Thank you for watching. يعطيكم العافية يا أول.